I really get sick and tired of going to my local 7-Eleven. I really do. I need to go there for various things. I had to get out of here and go get some toilet paper because everything else is closed. It is Xmas, so everything is closed just about. And every just about every time I go, there's just always some goddamn beggar all the time. I hate these people. I literally do. I hate beggars. I hate it. I hate to belabor a point, but I mean, I just literally hate these fucking idiots. I really do. And what's amazing is you rarely ever see women begging. It's in my area. I can't tell you the last time I saw a woman. Well, we did have one. She's been begging for years. She's just an alcoholic person, and she's never going to change. It is what it is. And I believe she's on public assistance. You know what I'm saying? And these people, these males, and sad to say, it's a lot of these black males, that are always with the goddamn begging, and it really, really, really gets on my nerves. It really does. I was just talking to the manager of the 7-Eleven. She was like, well, she saw that I was mad because it's like I came in there recently last week, and there goes another young black male, and the shit that pisses me off is some of these guys are like 30 years old. You're 30 years old, and you are literally dressed better than me. I don't put a lot of money into clothes. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of black people do this, but when I got to be older, I don't put a lot of money in clothes. I really don't. You know? And this could be the reason why some of these idiots are begging is because, just typical black people ghetto nonsense is, you know, being obsessed with um, expensive clothes. I've never understood this mentality, you know, never saving any money, and this translates into, the women being obsessed with all this European garbage that they still putting on their ass. And you got the men that are wearing all this European garbage, these 10, 20, 30, 40, $50,000 handbags, these all this garbage that our people love to keep making white people rich, and they literally pass nothing down to their kids. Nothing. I sat here with this I sat here with this woman that I know in my community. She's got 5 kids. She's married and whatnot, and she was telling me how she spends like 10,000 a year every year on Christmas, and I was like, I'm looking at her like, why? Why are you doing this, right? And she's like, oh yeah, I buy them new flat screen TVs every year. I'll give them the latest PlayStation and the latest Xbox, whatever they want. And I'm just sitting here saying to myself, and I asked her, I said, do you have any college money saved up for them? And she goes, no. And I'm sitting here like, this is what I'm talking about. Always being materialistic over stupid stuff. Always buying stuff that they don't need. This is how the rich get richer. We can talk about these topics until the cows come home, but a large numbers of our people, they will still do this nonsense. They will still not teach their children any sort of financial literacy. Some of these adults, they will not go to financial literacy courses so that they can learn how to better respect money, how to invest in money. It's the same. I have to watch my words. I really have to watch my words. But when you don't prioritize financial education, and you only raise your children to spend, 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 and you don't raise you know your peoples to invest, to save, invest. This is what happens. Some of them inevitably end up bums, losers. And to see uh, some of these black males, 20, 30, 40 and up, just out here begging. And this dude today, I had to go get some toilet paper and whatnot. And this dude was like on a bicycle, hey man, can I talk to you? Like, could you fuck off? I turned around, I just looked at him and I said, what? And he looked at me all shocked, like, because every time I'm out and about, there's just always some damn beggar, and it just gets to be old, man. It's just, you're on a bicycle, dude. The bicycle looks nice. Why are you begging me for money, you dumb piece of shit? What the hell's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Everywhere I look, I just saw my local 7-Eleven. A lot of these guys, they're on drugs, and a lot of these guys, they're alcoholics, right? And if I'm sitting here and if I work two jobs, you know, one 40-hour a week job and another just 15 hours, one day job. If I can work two jobs, what is wrong with your feet, sir? What is wrong with your feet? What is wrong with your hands? You're obviously riding a bicycle so you can work. You can go work somewhere. I just saw the Tim Hortons thing. Open interviews. We are hiring, right? Walmart is always hiring. I worked for Walmart a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? Walmart's always hiring. What is your excuse? I always tell these pieces of shit, I always tell them no. Absolutely not. Can you give me a couple of dollars? I'm hungry. You're not hungry. You are a damn liar. You are a liar. Because, this is another thing. My area has soup kitchens and food pantries everywhere. It's always been like this. We have this, and I forgot to buy something that I needed, so I have to go back to the store. And this is what gets on my nerves was when you're angry, you forget things. Like your mind, when you're there, you're like, yes, I need to get this, that, this. And by the time you get angry, and I stay angry, I'm not going to stay angry for a couple of hours. This guy didn't piss me off that bad, but he did piss me off. Like, dude, seriously, could you fuck off? Could you fuck off, dude? He looked like he was about 50 something. Hey, brother. Hey, it's always with the same opening lines. Hey, brother. You're not my fucking brother. I don't like to use language like this, but I'm sick of these people. My brothers, give to the godly man and help not a sinner. I give my money every week to people who believe like me. I send donations to various brothers who believe like me. I do not help a sinner. What is a sinner? A sinner is somebody that does not believe in Genesis to Malachi. That's it. I don't help you. You're not my brother. I don't get into this, you're black like me. No, no. I know that you are a sinner. I know that you are a loser. Brothers that think like me work. I had a brother that was a God only Israelite on my job, and same thing. He works. He has a wife. He has children. He works. These sinners never have jobs. Sinners always beg. There's another scripture that came to my mind where it says, "Look to the ant, thou sluggard," you know, and it is better to die than to be a beggar. That's somewhere in, I think it's in Ecclesiasticus. It is better to die than to be a beggar. You know, I would never beg. I have never begged anybody for anything. I have never begged anybody for anything. I have always worked. So all these guys out here, why are you begging like America is a third world country? We're not there yet. And some of these guys, they've been doing this for a long time. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? This is your FBA. This is your foundational Black American son that's out there standing in front of 7-Eleven. Hey man, can you give me a couple of dollars? Like, could you fuck off? Could you fuck off? I'm tired of y'all being the face of begging all the fucking time, you know? And if these morons, if they ain't begging, they're constantly stealing. This is what they do all the time. Bunch of damn morons all the time. If they ain't begging, they're stealing all the time. Just a bunch of worthless individuals, right? Worthless. And they disturb my peace. And I can't stand these assholes. I literally cannot stand these assholes. And I literally can't stand that everything's closed and I have to go to 7-Eleven because then they're going to significantly mark up the prices on everything. But I do not give to anybody. I only give to people who follow the Bible and people who do not believe in JC. I only give to people who follow the Bible. I'm sorry. Genesis to Malachi. And these very same people, they do not believe in JC and they do not have Christmas trees in their houses. Talking about you're hungry. You are automatically lying, dude. You're not hungry. You're not hungry. We have a nonprofit agency here that serves meals Monday through Sunday, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. None of these guys are hungry. If you've been in this area long enough, they know this. Could you give me something to eat? No, fuck off. You don't want nothing to eat. You want liquor or you want drugs. This is what these idiots are all about: liquor and drugs. Liquor and drugs. And you know what? Be a man about it. And go to work like everybody else and buy your own shit. This is what real men do. If you like drinking every day, work a job. You like smoking weed, work a job. Earn it. Stop begging. I be wanting to lay hands on these fucking clowns, man. It really pisses me off. You know? Could you imagine that's your son out here? Hey man, you got a couple of dollars, dude. Just